All right, speaking of audacity, let's just start with Alec Murdaugh and the murdacity of it all. We are in a new trial. So remember when the Supreme Court of South Carolina overturned Alec Murdaugh's murder conviction because of Courthouse Becky, because he was denied the right to a fair trial by an impartial jury, because Courthouse Becky was lured by the siren song of celebrity into all kinds of nonsense, which I have covered extensively. He gets a new trial. So it goes back to the beginning at the pretrial phase. So we watched together on stream the first pretrial conference. The next pretrial conference is on August 14th, 2026. My biggest takeaway from the court was the court saying, I don't do continuances. So when we set the trial date, I'm not continuing it. And the court asked for a few key items from the defense. The defense brought up that they now want to test DNA that had come back as an unknown male contributor from Maggie Murdaugh. They want to now do IgG testing on that with the same lab that did the IgG DNA testing in the Brian Kohberger case. And they talked about that in court. And the court said, okay, next court date, I need you to tell me how long this testing is going to take. If there's even enough of a sample to do the IgG SNP profile and then do the testing, I need to know more information because Dick Harpootlian was Putin saying, well, Your Honor, if we don't have this, it could take another year. And if we don't get this, it's going to be another 6 months. And if we don't have this, and the court's like, tell me what we're working with. How long is this going to take? What else do you need? And can we get this trial going in April 2027? And the court set a tentative, this is a tentative date on April 5th, 2027 to start jury selection. Now, Alec Murdaugh's team has filed a motion to move the trial, so a motion for change of venue. The court has not set a date to hear that yet, but the court did say to the parties, if you can agree on a change of venue or agree that you just want to move it, I'll let you do that. So we might actually not go through change of venue litigation if the prosecution and the defense can agree on where they want to hear this case, or if they both agree that they don't want to have it in Colleton County and want to move it elsewhere but can't decide on a county, then that might be what they litigate, is where to have the case, not if it should be moved in the first place. I'm really curious to see what the state is going to do with that, because do they want to try it again in Colleton County? Do they agree that the publicity of this case is going to be a problem and maybe you just move it? I'm interested to see how the state responds there, and I'll keep you posted because it's very likely that they get a change of venue. I think based on the amount of publicity that the court would grant it. So we'll just have to wait and see.